Brother, sister, we rise for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve, the alone seeks for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard thy teachings. Say he, Allah is one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness none is to be served, worship to praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is that true servant and last apostle. Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the true and living God, we forever thank him for raising up in our midst a divine leader, teaching guide, in the person of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God, Allah, forever be upon him. As believers, we know for sure that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is no longer with you and I in the physical form, but that what was given to him from Almighty God, Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to live with you and I, the believers. And we are very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, especially in this day and time. And it's an honor and a privilege given, hopefully by the Almighty God Allah, for blessing me to be a follower of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and stand before believers. And I hope and pray Allah that I fulfill my obligations as a believer and working hard to help continue the teaching programs of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we know that without his help and guidance, none of us would be successful. And we must continue to strive hard in Allah's way and submit our will entirely to do his will. The messenger say our whole self, we must submit our whole self to do the will of Allah. And the will of Allah, the will of the messenger, is the will of Allah. Because we know that we can't, a disbelief in one and a belief in the other is a disbelief in both. So we have to believe in both, the messenger and Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, true and living God. And we living in a terrible time for some, the messenger said, and a great time for others. But this is our time. This is our year. We're living in the 7,000 year. This is our time. And we can take that on a positive note. Because we're seeing what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad had taught us, that things is beginning to start coming to pass. Some of the things that we see with our own eyes here, that is coming to pass. And what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us would come. And we're fortunate and blessed to be here to see these times. You might say to see these times, yeah, because if you're not here to see these times, where will you be at? You probably wouldn't be nowhere around. You might be 6 feet under. See? So we're blessed to even see these times, although they're difficult. Because the righteous must suffer right along with the wicked. That's just how it is. But we're fortunate and blessed to be here to see these times, to see these things coming to pass like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught us. Because we're in the resurrection. We're living in the resurrection. And the resurrection of the so-called American Negro, we say it like that. And we see that the messenger said resurrection means to make known, to be resurrected, to make things known, the truth be made known. And we see now today that our people is begin to wake up. They begin to see and understand the value, the importance of unity, like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us. Unity is important all ways of life. In each way, it don't make any difference. If it's in the world of the devil, you know, in his civilization, they had to have unity to accomplish the things that they accomplished today. They have a great nation. They had to have ones who believe and strongly believe in their agenda. They believe and they work together to achieve the same goal. And they built a great country for themselves, the messenger taught us. But they had to have unity and dedication on their part to get to where they are today. And likewise, we begin to see these things, the unity, if you are aware of it. That's why we have to be, the message taught us to be conscious of what's going on around us. Because Allah show us things, and we'll miss it if we often folly, we'll miss it. But once it's there, it's there. Take, for instance, before I go, I knew I was listening to somebody last week. It was Brother Muta Kabir. I saw the text, he had texted me, and he said, give his love and greetings to all the believers. You know, he always, I knew it was somebody, but he said it last week. So that makes up for this, you know, so I don't want him to think that, man, the brother don't say what I said. I gave him the greet, he must not want to tell him, you know, all these different kind of things. What's been very important to write something down and pass it on. You know, that's in our general orders, you know. So we have to do that. So I did it today. Praise be to Allah. But when we go and we see these things, how the power of Allah in both worlds, we living in two camps, but we see his power, how he used, the messenger said he used the enemy against the enemy. They fight among themselves. That's the power that he has. He can make them do that. And they were wondering why things not happening. You know, the wisest of them know. The wisest of them know. See? But take the rest of this, we see what Allah is using the forces of nature. Rain, we see that. Floods, we witnessing all this. But we can't say, well, it rained like that before, it had tornadoes like that before, had earthquakes like that before. But these things is coming rapidly. And the messenger said he gets you calamity after calamity. He don't stop. Always coming on behind you. Soon as you think you got a toehold, boom, come right back behind it with something. And he said that he gonna destroy like the devil's playhouse. The little playhouses that what he's destroying. And the Bahamas. All through all the little playhouses that he's destroying. He's sending tornadoes and hurricanes, plagues, all throughout America. Just like he did Pharaoh. Pharaoh went against Moses. He wouldn't accept the fact of what Moses told him, that his God is a real God. That's what Moses tried to tell Pharaoh. He wouldn't listen. Like the messenger tried to tell this presidents, the kings of these, you know, they wouldn't listen. Allah puts one on them. See? It's something. And these are plagues. Right after another. These are plagues. What's happening to this man? We just seen, he gave him a break from Katrina. All these things he looking at before us, and we have to be aware of these things. Because we're living in the resurrection. In order for you and I to be saved and protection of Almighty God, Allah, we must submit our whole self to Almighty God, Allah, who came in the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad. The messenger said, Allah, he intervenes. to make known to two people. The message of Allah, the message said the white man is the devil. And he is the devil. We don't not making fun of the white man as the devil, but we try to make known to our people that the white man is the devil, because most of our people, they don't believe it. The majority of our people is in love with the devil. And the devil's so wise and so tricky, he'll make them hate us. Right. See? He'll make them think that we the bad guys. See, that's how he do. He flip it. And he make it think we the bad guys. Right. You know, we love you. You our brother. No. It's not like that. The message say they hate him. The message say they hate me and my followers. They seek to kill me and my followers. Why? Only because they tell them the truth. They don't like you and me, but they've been in the hands of an enemy. They still in the hands of an enemy. We're fortunate. We're out of the hands of an enemy. We know who our enemy is. And the only way we know who our enemy is through the coming of Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad, raised one from among you and I to teach and guide us. And that's none other than the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. He the one, he stayed on his job. Thank Allah he stayed on his job. Because if he didn't stay on his job, we wouldn't be here, brothers and sisters. If he didn't care for us more than we cared for ourselves, we wouldn't be here. He loved us more than we love ourselves. He illustrated and he proved it. The death took him away. Never did he deviate. Never did he take a bribe. He showed us the faith and trust that he had in Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. He was the winner. See? And he'll be the winner whether he's living or dead. See? And he's still winning. He's still here in us. His wisdom, his understanding, his love is within you and I. And in turn, we put it in our children. See? So, we're blessed to see this day, to know that we have a God on our side who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. You say, well, man, the earthquake, we just saw one. Two, matter of fact. Mexico City, in a few miles from Mexico City was another one. If some of us knew that. Some of us may not have known that, but it was. They didn't really make a big deal out of it because they don't want to do that. They're trying to wake you up. See, they played it off like it was a tremor. But no aftershock. It was the aftershock. What happened? It wasn't there. It was miles away. You get no aftershock miles away. That's probably another earthquake. And it was. They said, well, what, 7 something? That's a big one. They're going to play it off. Well, just a little. No, they just had what? It was about what, a little over 7 something they had in Mexico City. Bring all that down. But they played it off. See? But we know the message that somebody's behind that. That just don't happen. Our God is behind it, who came in the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad. The message said that the only way that we will receive God's guidance and mercy is that we have to submit to him. And I think that's fair. That's fair. That's not asking us for much. Asking us for much at all. That's fair. Just submit to me. That's all. Just say your prayers like you should. You know, treat your fellow man like you want to be treated. Push this program. Keep outlining this message. That's not asking you for much. Say your prayers. That's all. What's going to stop us from saying our 5 prayers? The message says time is not wasted. And then we have time to make it up. We don't. This is the mercy. Let's look at his mercy. Look at Allah's mercy. What kind of excuse do we have? Look at the mercy that he's given you and I. If we can't say our prayers at the prescribed time, you can make them up. We can't get no better than that. See? But we don't even do that. Sometimes we fall short and miss around. We don't even say bye that day. And when you start doing that, your heart's hardened. Little things trickle in. Can't keep these little petty things out of our hearts and our minds. See? Because Allah is not guiding us. We're not keeping our duty. We're not keeping our part of the bargain. See? We had an agreement. This is an agreement. When we said we signed that letter and said we want to reclaim our own, okay, now this is our agreement with Allah. We had made this covenant. See, this is my agreement, okay? I keep my part of it. That's what it is. You can't get something for nothing. You got to keep your end of the bargain. I got to keep my end of the bargain. If I want to be blessed and saved, I got certain things I have to do and certain things I cannot do. See? Laws and rules and regulations are made to protect you and me and others. Not only protect us, it protects others too. Like when they come through this door, it protects them too. If we're out on the street, wherever we may be, it protects us. And if we fall a victim to that and disrespect laws, our hearts harden. And we fall a victim. See? If we could drink and smoke and get a little high every now and then, we wouldn't have standing room only. If we go smoke us a joint and get us a little medical marijuana or something, the whole room be full. We have be lines around the corner. See? We're very fortunate, brother and sister, that we out of this thing. That sport play, that folly. Because look at the black man today. If what I say that Allah uses the devil, enemies to fight, our enemies to fight against themselves, we're at a time with 100% dissatisfaction. 100% dissatisfaction. Even among the righteous, the messenger taught us. Because we're dissatisfied because we have to live among unrighteousness. We have to live among this devil, but we know he's not treating us right, so we're dissatisfied. They dissatisfied with each other. They can't. Look, we must say there's a few whites that might try to help a few whites. Look at this thing today, what's happening. In another camp, how this president calls sons of you know what? How can you say it? That's what he called this brother. And when you're talking about one brother, you're talking about all of them. The football player. What is it, Kaepernick? What's his name? And the whole thing that he did, it wasn't like they say it was. It wasn't disrespecting no flag. He was putting his dissatisfaction against how black people were being treated. Nothing wrong with that. So he said, I'm not going to do that. I'm protesting on that end. I'm not protesting this flag. The message taught us that we respect this government. We living in this, we respect his laws and rules as long as it don't conflict with our religion. Nothing wrong with that. It's a freedom of speech. This is the Constitution, is what they say. But see what's happening? Unity left in. Power of unity. See? The power of the black man when they come together. So what's happening here is that all the black players is kneeling. All of them. Now they're scared to death. Because see, like the devil said himself, the NFL, it's all about money. That's all what it's about, money. And that's about his whole government is corrupt and based on money. You know what the devil will do? You can have his woman. He'll give you her. He'll get a black man. He'll give anybody his woman. Just don't mess with his money. That's what he said. That's right. That's right. He'll give you all things, but don't mess with my money. In God we trust. That's what's on it. He trusts that dollar. Because he know he can bribe nations, the messenger taught. with his money. You know how important it is with his money. But see, the black man, all them brothers got together. It's going to show you and I, in the Muslim world, the followers of the messenger, when we come together, the power that we will have in unity, see, it makes the whole world look at you. See, them brothers ain't got, what they got? They ain't got no atomic bombs or no airplanes or missiles. They got unity. See, that's what they got. Not on just one team or just this brother, the whole team, the opposite teams, the ones that they playing against, kneeling to show their support for this brother. See, not only in football, in basketball too, they begin to what? Show unity. They begin to see the power in unity. See, it's power in unity. You say unity is more than an atom bomb. When we come together in unity, you got more power than an atom bomb. And they were 70%. 70% of the football, the NFL, is black. 70% of it is black. The players are black. So that leaves you what? 30% white folks. You have a few of them that can play, but they can't play like black people. Can't play like that black man. That's right. And if you see a white quarterback, he got a black receiver. That's right. I know, that's right. Got no white boy over there. No, they got that black receiver. That makes them great. That's right, makes them great. They don't hardly get the credit that she do, but the quarterback do. Tom Brady. How many white tight ends and receivers he had? He had that many. How many fullbacks and halfbacks that they have? The black man. And they see that now. They see what unity do in that world. That's the world of sport and play. But they got unity. They got strength. They begin to listen now. Because they're messing with their money. They messing with their money. You even had somebody that say a few white people. Yeah, you had a white owner come out. Say, wasn't nothing wrong with this man doing what he did. He's a white owner standing right beside the black man because he knows what's happening. It's his money. His money's at stake. You can do what you want to do. Don't mess with my money. You want this woman, you can have her. That's with my dope over here, my dope. This is the truth. The messenger taught us how unity, what we must come into unity. All the time he taught us that. Love for your black brothers, sisters, that's what you love for yourself. Them brothers coming together on opposite sides. Now, this ain't just one team, it's opposite sides. It didn't have an effect on the NBA now. Not only the NFL, the NBA is coming together now. Because why? They don't like this. They begin to see, they don't like what he's talking about. The messenger said he was the devil. He's trying to get us in anything, any way that he can. Adam Elijah Muhammad was right. Allah's angry. He's mad. The black man don't get no justice. But he getting justice now. He beginning, and it's coming quick now. It used to be, oh, we wait a little while, but now, as soon as you do something, bang, Allah retaliates. Just son, what's the name of that? Myra? What's that? Who? Maria? Yeah, okay. That was the plague. Okay, now he got a nothing. He got to worry about the NBA and the NFL now. That's another one. It ain't have to be all time destruction, but it's destruction within that realm. What they are, them owners. It's just a very few of them. It's a whole lot. You just can't buy a franchise. You got to come in. All of them got to agree. You think didn't Michael Jordan have a whole lot of money? He wanted to get a franchise. Didn't Magic Johnson have a whole lot? He wanted to get a franchise. He had money to do it. Did he get in there? No. Why? They voted him out. See? Just a few. They're like they say like a little boys club. They okay you to get in, and then they don't. They can okay you, and they say, no, we don't want your money. No, you just can't get in. Then people say, well, I don't know why he can't have it, because white folks said he can't have it. That's why. He got money, yeah, but the white man said he can't have it. So that's how it is in their world. But in our world, Allah, he'll take it and give it to us. He's going to take all of it and give it to you and I. See? Just like Moses at that time. Moses said, Trump is just like Pharaoh. He's just like Pharaoh. But he said Moses told him that he said that by your word will be the next plague. That's what he told Pharaoh. Trump is just like that. He's just like that. Every time he opens his mouth, he digs a grave for America deeper and deeper. Every time this man opens his mouth, he ain't got nothing right to say. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just like, see, compared to these devils who he's playing with, he's like a little farm boy, little white boy, got a break. But you messing with the elite, you messing with these cats here with their money. You messing with this man's money. He don't play that. The wisest of them. He just, you understand what I'm saying? He just got lucky and put him in there, but he gonna be the one that bring him down. The way all this talk he talking, calling people black sons of man, calling them sons of something. You know what I'm saying? The mothers. So in other words, your mother's son of what he's saying. That's what he said, the word. The actual word. What this guy said. You think they not gonna take that? Not coming from him. Nobody else. I'm fighting words. Call my mother that? No, man, you know, you ain't gonna call my mama that. No, you ain't gonna tell me that. Oh, I'm gonna show you what's happening. That's disrespect. The message said, in order for us to get respect, we have to respect ourselves. Then others will respect us. But that's the point where this guy showing us that he is the real devil. In Islam, our people is beginning to see that he is the devil. They may not accept it in the right way, but they have to be taught. But they know something wrong with him. They know something's wrong with this guy to talk to people like that. Every time, Moses was right. Every time Pharaoh opened his mouth, he got out of the favor of Allah. Plague after plague after plague after plague. And he still didn't do it until death got him. Then he finally realized, Allahu Akbar. Yeah, but it's too late, man. Your lungs is full of water. You done drowned. Now? That's what the Holy Quran said. Now? All this time you could save yourself? Now? No, it's not too late. See? And he was made an example out of. Just like this guy. Because we know they're not for you and I. They're talking about all this health care and all that. The message taught us how to eat to live. Our people's in trouble. But we have to eat to live. And we can do it. We're going to have to do it. We're forced to do it. We might have to eat one meal every 30 days. But we can gear ourselves and train ourselves, the messenger said, to eat as Allah advised. We have to train ourselves. That's the only way that he's going to be able to help. He can help us, but that's the only way he's going to help us, because he set that rule. Oh, he can help us. But no, we made a bargain. We made an agreement. We had a covenant. That's the only way I'm going to save you. You got to apply yourself to what I say. You have to do like I say. I'm instructing you on what to do. I'm instructing you on how to eat to live. And when we say how to eat to live, we're not eating how to eat to live until we start eating how to eat to live. That's when we start eating to live. When we start what? Applying it and putting it into practice and emotion. Now you eating to live. See? Well, I know how to eat to live, but have you applied yourself to it? Well, no, you're not eating to live then. When you start applying yourself to it and start doing it, now you eating to live. Not eating to live one day. You're not break off and venture somewhere else. No, you're not eating to live. No. When you eat to live, you're in accord with it. You're eating to live now. See? You eat one meal or whatever it is, a day. Yeah, I had a thing hung up on that for a minute. I got understanding. See? No, man, you ain't eating to live. No, you ain't eating to live yet, brother. you got to be strict obedient. Then you eat and live. You can't eat to live, eat all right today, and then you venture off tomorrow. You're not eating to live. Oh. You got to eat to live strict. Strict obedience to his law. Yeah, well, I got to understand. You know, praise be to Allah. We're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, because it's a learning in the messenger's teaching. It's a learning experience. When you see, we in both camps, but when you look and see what's happening on the other side, there's some truth in all of it. There's some understanding in all of it. Allah's showing us what we can do if we get in unity. Look at that. Them Christians, that's in a different world, another camp, a world of sport and play. But unity, when it comes to unity, it shows the power unity has in that camp and in this camp, in Islam. Unity is the key. Unity is the key. We see, if you look and see, just compare it. Look at what they're doing. These brothers, they don't probably some of them never heard Islam. But the fact is unity. See? And it's going to bring them, and they're going to be successful. Watch my word, they're going to be successful. Because now, they're going to have to show enough to do something. Instead of talking, you have to do something. This is what they said. We tired of that talk. He said, this is what y'all did. You put him in there, this is what you got. That's right. And they see, they said, LeBron James called him, what did they say? A bum. A bum. And they talking about, did he cross the line? You think, how he gonna cross the line? Look what he called people. Lion Ted, Little Marco. But he's showing you and I, this is the devil. He can't even get along with your own. What do you think about you and me? What do you feel about us? Who got our interests at heart? See? What's going to save us? Islam going to save us. Because they don't have no power and control over that. Allah got that, who came in the person of the Master Prophet Muhammad. He has the control over that. The messenger's teachings. It's for you and I, the believers, to get together in unity. And that show you and I what we can do. That's the only thing that's going to save. We have to come together in unity. It's what the messenger taught. We see what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught is for real. We know we're going to be successful. See? But we got to be clean up ourselves. We can't have petty jealousies and envy of each other ourselves. Right. See? We have to be true to one another. That's right. Yeah. Yes, sir. Turn this fan here. Excuse me. Is that on? Turn it up. Thank you. Thank you. Praise be to Allah. Ain't no spook. He tell you in a minute. Ain't no spook. Yeah, that's praise be to Allah. Yeah, you You see ain't no smooth. Start feeling a little better. Get a little air on you. Yeah, thank Allah. But, you know, I had to just bring them up to show you that we have, it's 100% dissatisfaction. The messenger taught us, thank you, brother. It's 100% dissatisfaction. And we as believers, jealousy and envy, that's the most cause, the root cause of evil. Jealousy and envy. And we have the teachings on that. We can't say it enough. Because Cain was jealous of Abel. The messenger taught us. Murder entered his heart. And he did kill him. Jealousy and envy. So, we have a teaching on that. The messenger said, if we have anything in our hearts against a believer, Allah would just reverse it and put it on you. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. If you have it in your heart and it's wrong against me, whatever it is, Allah gonna reverse it and put it on you. Praise God, do to Allah. That's justice. Yeah, if you got something against me, I hope He do put it on you. Yeah, put it on you. Yeah, all of it. Don't not leave not one drop of it away. Whatever you got on your heart against me, I hope He double it. Yeah, I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't planning. I don't want to do nothing to you. And I most certainly don't want you to do nothing to me. I don't care if it's physically, verbally, whatever it is, He gonna put it on you. If it's a verbal thing or some kind of jealous, envy thing, put it on you. I ain't got nothing on heart against you. You know, like David, get him. Yeah, get him. Get hard, get him. I ain't did nothing. I ain't got my heart, nothing against my heart on any one of you. That's wrong. I can't tell you that. Wherever it is, get him. Because I don't have nothing against you. And I hope and pray Allah you don't have nothing against me. And if you do, I hope He put it back on you. Now that's justice, right? Put it on him. You hate me, don't like me, put it on him. Somebody else ain't gonna like you. You ain't do nothing with me, because you're all right with me. But you don't like me, so He gonna put it, somebody else gonna come in here and don't like you. Then you gonna say, man, what I do to you? Yeah, you don't like him, I'm putting it on you. So then we go look in the mirror and see what's happening, then we come up with the answer. We'll come up with the answer. We got a God on our side. A great God on our side. Who give the one justice. Now that's justice. See? And He gonna give us justice. He giving all our people, they begin to see now justice. And the devil begin to see that. The wisest of them know they're gonna have to make a change. Let's say if you want a little time extension, you better treat these black folks right. Because you don't know Allah gonna destroy you. See? So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be following the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. There's a lot of things that yet to be done. I pray Allah that I have a hand in it. Doing what's right to be done. You know? I want to be here after the power and authority of the white man's rule have been broken. You want to see the hereafter? Yes, I most certainly want to. Yeah, I want to. In this life? Yeah, in this life. If I can't see the next one, yeah, I want it in this one. Yeah, I want to go out happy. Knowing that we was a winner. The messenger saw the victory. Allah showed it to him. He knew that he was the winner. When he laid down and went to sleep, he knew because God showed him. Showed him what was happening. Showed him that he was a winner. So he can go on to sleep now. You understand what I'm saying? That's how that is. And he was the winner. And he is the winner. And he's going to be the winner from now on. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's right. Nobody could take the messengership from him. Nobody did the work that he did. Then he had the guts and courage and strength that he did because Allah was with him. See? And if Allah wasn't with the messenger, he couldn't have done it. See? The messenger told us that Allah have to be with you in this work for you to be successful. You can't claim leadership. There's no need for a successor. No need. We're witness bearers. We're the ones pushing this thing with the help of Allah. We're doing it. With Allah's guidance, his help, it's going to make us be successful. And that's the only way we're going to be successful. Nobody can come in here and take nothing or have the power to do. The message said that, yeah, you might have the knowledge. The knowledge to do a thing and to bring a thing about. Yeah, you might have a knowledge to do that. But if I'm not with you, you won't be able to do it. If God not with you, I don't care how much knowledge you have, it will be all for naught. See? That's why he's the master, Farad Muhammad. Yeah. He taught the messenger, didn't he? 3.5 years. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding both books. Yeah, the messenger was a preacher. He had understanding. He thought of the Bible. He thought. Until God told him, no. You know heaven up there, brother. This is of life. Oh, I'm going to sit down. I got to teach you. And it's going to be my message. I'm going to teach you and go tell him. He did a good job. He did an excellent job. Nobody can take his place. See? And you and me and any one of us, you can go anywhere and teach it. If you teach it like the messenger taught it. You can be able to go anywhere. Just stand up there and say, Allah's God who came to person Master Abraham and prove it. You gotta be no scholar. The messenger had a 3rd grade education. He wasn't in the devil's universities and schools and things like that. Allah taught him. He taught kings and queens. The new. But Nasser say, come on over here with me, King Nasser, Egypt. Come on, you come on. I'll give you palaces. I put you over. I said, no, I can't come there, man. I can teach my people. He had the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to know who the messenger was. King Nasser of Egypt. And give him millions. I said, nah, my people. What do you think about somebody else who did that? Huh? Some of these guys now up here supposed to be leaders. Let one of them off from something. They gone. They want, where that man? Get my passport. You can still have to have a passport to get out of here. The devil still ain't gonna let him out of here unless he has a passport. That's his law. That's his rule. You can go on over there, but with your passport, you got to clear here. That's respect of nations each other. You can't go into another man's country. You got to have a passport. You got to know what's happening. So we know all that, but we didn't at one time. See? But we had God's messenger. Don't you know how fortunate and blessed we are to have had a messenger of God who talked with God face to face? This is not a joke. This is real. It's like your nose on your face. It's real. We have a true and living God who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad with us, who's behind us and well able to protect us. But we go out in this jungle every day and do the things that what we're supposed to be doing through life to help us to our way of life or whatnot. We get out there and get so used to being out there, we forget. We don't think that that God is with us because we're so wrapped up in that sport and play. And you get so wrapped up in it, you tend to let yourself ease. And then you fall a victim. You find yourself smoking. You find yourself drinking, fornicating, all that, hanging out, missing your prayer. Look around, you ain't said a prayer in 2 days. You're catching all kind of hell until it down on you. Man, I ain't said my prayer. Let me go say one. You don't say them, I ain't gonna beg you to say them. You're gonna come back to him headlong. And they say, I fly back to Allah. You're gonna fly, you're gonna jet back. Because when you see this world, it's tempting. He's always trying to tempt the black man. And every time we go out there, brother, I'm telling you, temptation. We have to be strong. How do we get strong? You got to say your prayers. So we all are going to guide you and me. You got to pray. I don't care what you got. I don't care what you got. You got to pray. If you don't say your prayer, you ain't going to have it long. You're not going to have it long. Allah give it and he take it. Just like you got it, he bless you to get it. Lots of time he take it, it'll be a blessing for you. You wake up then sometime. Maybe that's have to happen to sometimes. It have to happen to some of us sometimes. He have to take something from you. before we wake up and realize to get ourselves back on track. See, these kind of things. But see, we lucky. We're very fortunate to be here, working, trying to help get the dead. We got our movie night coming up. You know, that's something we're doing. We're trying to do something. We're not just sitting around. We're trying to do something. Somebody might come and they may not. But we try. We can't force them in here. Once it didn't force you, did it? You said, no, I got too many heads. Worry about you. That's you, God, and the devil. I done told you so now. That's you, God, and the devil. I got too many in front of me to worry about you. No. See, that's like you leave out of here anywhere else. That's going to worry about you. That's you, God, and the devil. You'll be back. If you live, believe me, you'll be back. Because it's going to be some fire. Some hot fire. Believe me when I tell you. So these kind of things, in this day and time, in this day and time, back in the day we had so many Muslims. It was so many things that you can do. Everywhere you go, you see a Muslim. If you get on the bus, you see a Muslim. Family, sisters with their babies, with strollers, and on the bus, you see sisters all on the side, brothers, Muslims everywhere. Brothers with arms full of papers everywhere. Get on the bus, everywhere. You see that now. Very seldom. That don't mean what we're doing is not true. We have to be patient. Real patient in this day. Because this is hard. People's hearts are hardened. People are so far from the truth, they don't even want to hear the truth half the time. And they think you crazy. They're doing everything under the sun. And you trying to do what's right, they make mockery of it. See? That's what you do when hanging with lost clowns. They don't believe like you believe. And they make mock of your belief. See? And that's dangerous. See? I don't make mock of you. We with you, they get with their buddies. And whatnot, you there, you Muslim, or whoever it is, you with your sisters or whatever it is, and you Muslim, they all gang up on you and talk against you. Set you up. Try to get you to eat hog, all that putting stuff. I'm telling them what they do. See? Try to slip hog on you. See? Nigga say he eat no hog, put that in there. You ate some hog. You ought to kill him. But that's what they do, because they don't have understanding a lot of times. You might find some in my conclusion. You might find some that try to be good brothers and sisters and things like that, but you got to be careful. You know, you can't always eat. You know, say thank you, but no thank you. That's not being funny. That's just being cautious. But you want nobody slipping and on you. See, because we don't eat hog or touch it, none of its byproducts. We don't rake that aside. We don't even eat it. We don't even touch it. See? And see, a lot of them make mockery of you. See, so you have to be real strong. And so I tell you, if anybody make mockery of me, I just have to leave them. I just, okay, brother, you go your way, I go mine. Because see, if you keep on making mockery of my leader and teacher, and you keep making mockery about what I do, I say it's best for me, you and me, to let's just back up, man, because we're going to lose friendship. Because I'm not going to keep taking that, you know. And I don't say nothing about you or whatever you do, but I'm not going to keep taking that, what you keep trying to put on me, man. You know, so the best thing for you to do, you go on over there, eat all the hog you want to eat, drink all you want to drink, and do what you want to do, smoke all your dope you want to smoke. Just, we just ain't, we just, Assalamu alaikum, brother, like that. So I thank y'all for coming. Assalamu alaikum. Pray be to Allah. Did you get your purse? You got your purse? Thank you, baby.
Brother, sister, we rise for prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful. So, Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live, the alone do we serve, and the alone seek for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard thy teachings. Say he, Allah is one God, Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness that none deserve to be served, worship, or praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, thy true servant and last apostle. I mean, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us not to do anything to anyone that we wouldn't have done unto ourselves and treat everybody right, even the devil. Assalamu alaikum.